Hello and welcome to Defense on Ceres, session 94. Last time, Bacon talked with, not Bacon, but Ems talked with Make Your Gold about droids, offer help by taking them under the Gripnoy project, as long as he's has like some sort of like office or something, at the very least on Gripnoy. Because it's only approved for Gripnoy itself. Ems also proposed that they use like construction bots for other things. Bots in general for other things, but well, he was kinda opposed to that one since he just wanted to build up population first with randos. And then checked in with Jocelyn, his own syndicate lady, to have her essentially opinion on Mercure's talk, and if it's a good idea. Let's see. Then we had Ada talking with Nick about AI. Then Ada had also talked with Nemo Kiki about AI making in exchange for computer parts from the mud ball. So he got some support here. Then Nick goes to Rongo base to test time 3 with Ems. Ems managed like 3 successes and Nick 12 to duality of man. One of them has much more skill than the other for some reason. Let's see, then speeding up a long-term project is essentially not enough. With well, a time 3 is not enough anyways for that, and you need to take time 4. You can create essentially like a weak time bubble around each spot, which I would essentially count as like some sort of like wonder that can be implanted into the droids. Not one that's being rolled for, but some passive one, just make it like simpler on us. And we have another emergency with the Moonhopper. I think you wrote like a natural 1, which is
Yes.
yes.
Yeah.
That's
It's
good.
only a D10. It's not truly a natural 1.
I mean, it is. If you're on a D2, it's also on the other one is also a natural 1.
No, nat 1s only exist on D20s. I refuse.
That sounds like a lie.
It's what gives me comfort at night.
God bless. Okay, and then Becken talked with one of the veteran Marines about being cloned. He essentially agreed as long as it's like treated like the Marine would be, like an actual person essentially.
I would treat it exactly like his sergeant would, like trash.
Okay, and Bacon did some researches on like regulations and cloning. Essentially, like very little regulations, but I usually treat it as normal person of like low rank, and they're sort of like expected to work for the creator for at least some while. Not that it's exactly binding or about regulation. In theory, you could just go and enslave this person. But having an agreement with the Marine veteran probably would not be honored that way. But then again, you know, Bacon can just kill the guy. Anyways, then I managed to get extra people for his project, for his project, for his own facility and the repair facility. There's just some randos that help him out. like 10 people total. They're just gonna be extra dice essentially. And well, that's it. Also, not for bacon. You did find out that someone else was also looking for an AI expert, and that person was Lewis.
Yep. And I also kinda somewhat know another person that I could talk with that I worked in the past, asking about Mind 5, because let's be honest, Flovia probably has it. It's more to know if she has life, matter, and prime as well.
Bold. Very bold. But yeah, let's start it. Anyone want to start?
Let me start before I get you alcoholized. Obviously, I've been drinking.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay. Well, it's a wonderful new day on. Well, it's actually not a wonderful new day, but it's a wonderful day. On your weirdly named base, Hollow Portal base.
Yeah, I don't know what's called hollow. That doesn't make much sense. But alright. Yeah, guess I'll just. Hmm. Well, I have how many days until things are right? 4. So yeah, that's quick. So I would give a call to Lewis.
Okay. Where do you want to take the call? Or make
In
the
my
call?
office,
In your
of
office.
course.
That's fair.
I need to appear important to just dab on how I'm doing better, not as a progenitor to the other progenitors, you know?
That's fair. Feel free to drag yourself out while I look for Lewis in the list. Up. Let's make this man bigger. Still too small. Bigger. There we go. Okay, and well, Lewis answers rather quickly. Says, yes, hello.
Hello there, Lewis. You know, I was just looking around. I had this problem, and then looking from some reports. Apparently, you have same problem, so I guess we could help each other. I heard you also looking someone for a mind specialist, and you've been progenitor. I also been progenitor in past. Probably thinking of same thing, making a mind for our new future aberration project. That in our eyes is not aberration, but everyone else say it is. Am I correct?
Oh, I wouldn't call it an abomination, but I have, well, it's not officially out yet, but my project is a bit different. You know, you know how the problem is. When people uh, are killed, that they die, and that
Yes.
they're no longer
Yes.
useful. Well,
Yeah, it's quite a waste.
yes, and I'm looking for a way to prevent that from happening. Essentially, I want to build some nanomachine injections that allow people to fight past death, keeping their mind intact, and the nanobots also keeping the body well awake. Let's just say it's still awake, so they can continue to fight. Unless
That
their brain gets destroyed or something.
yes. That is very novel idea. I'm more of old school guy myself. My plan is to make an indestructible body and I was also checking, like, I was trying to recreate some vampires. I have one to see if we could, like, recreate an immortality without the consequences, but your way, it seems very, very interesting. I guess you could also convince the people like the wooden engineers and other machine lovers to get along with it. Huh.
Yes, it's
Well,
actually got really lucky before that mind expert. It seems like someone actually knew someone, and through a bit of finagling, I managed to get this person on the project as well.
oh, so you already got a mind expert.
Yes, yes.
And
He's a
who?
he's a bit of an oddball,
Mm.
but but he is pretty willing to help help people from time to time. I don't know. He seems to be more the kind that does what he wants, rather than being stuck in any sort of like mindset. His name is Alexander Smith, as far as I know. He will be staying for a while in the base that Hyde is still leading. At least once the project starts.
Ah, right, yeah, that saves me a lot of issues. I guess I could. Do you need any help on your project? So sometimes I can steal your mind specialist to help on mine.
Oh well, I do need some people to help me essentially do the prototype. I am skilled in the areas of mind, matter, life, and prime.
Yeah.
Well, if you could, if you could come to me at some point while I do this project, then this could greatly speed it up.
Right, just show me what is your time schedule for like the project, and I can see if I could help in any of the days you plan to do something.
Hmm. All right. That seems perfectly reasonable. I'm I'm looking at it, and well, within the next month or so, I plan to get started and hopefully finish it. It's actually not that much of a stretch of our to put our current technology to use. I don't know why nobody ever thought of this. It's strange.
It's well, you're still progenitor, so I don't. But I, I, eh, you know how it is. But people are very limited, even within progenitors. They don't have like. This idea never thought through my mind, but I'm not very into working with machines. I can do that, but it's not as fun for me. But many people in the union, even in mainly within the progenitors, that's why eventually I would change to void engineers. They are too limited in their way of thinking, almost reactionary in a weird sort of way. It's up to men like us to break the barriers and create new inventions that will set new norms.
That's exactly the kind of thinking we need in the union. I've gotten myself quite a few times in some trouble. Even Sam O'Neill is sometimes really struck as this really constrained in what he thinks is okay. Despite me never having caused any real harm. I mean, I guess he had a good point when he said they should probably go for some non-human test subjects first. But honestly, that's kinda slowing down the process.
I mean, if you have access to human tech subject, why not use them? I
Ex-
try to do things with non-humans using the Homo rorquensis and the Nordics that I thought were close enough, but it didn't work at all. It's just waste of time.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I was going to use some volunteers, essentially asking around if they want to be part of this project. But no, you had to go for no, you have to go for some mice first.
Well, between us, if Sam is giving you trouble, you want some space to leave some more sensitive research that you think the others are going to complain about, you could use my base even in the future. I have the plan on opening a separate installment that will have more interesting things that if you have any wild ideas that someone says no to you, you could come to me and we could try them there.
Thanks for the offer. I think I will be taking you up on this. My future projects. Well, let's see. There's actually one thing. I'm currently working on also working on a man made out of nanomachines, and I would like to do some test runs. The problem is I haven't fully gotten all the things necessary how to make it run properly, and the testing might get a little bit ugly. Technically, this is not human at all, but people might question what will happen if I activate it without proper procedures. It's not really dangerous of any kind, but well, I suspect they will be screaming.
Perfect. I, hmm. Well, after I had this very good containment zone for these uh, um, some fun project I had recently. Actually, let me send pictures. It's hard to describe. It was really, really odd, and I had secured zone for that. But currently, I'm using it to create some of my prototype mushroom clone troopers. But we're going to change production from that soon. So I would have in my main lab a secure and empty space if you want to bring that in the future. And then looking at your time schedule, you say in 1 month, so that's when the mind specialist would come, or is he already around just having fun?
He's not around yet, but he should be coming sooner rather than later. Essentially, he mentioned that he could come basically at any point. He is not really bound by anything, and he can do his other work that he has scheduled for this month more or less remotely.
Hmm. Right, you could give me his contact. I'm going to get a shipment of vehicles in like 5 days, and I have no people for that. I was thinking on cloning some marines, so if he could just make a visit before to know the place, he could just do some quick cloning with me, and I could show him around, and you could personally talk with him about your future projects, and I don't know, show him around Gribnoy. He might find something interesting there.
Sure, I can. Let me just find it real quick. And you see, like, go through some stuff on his on the device he's currently using to talk with you, and a few seconds later, a new contact pops up for you, and it's Alexander Smith. Here.
Alright, thank you very much for that, and again, good luck with your projects, and keep my offers in mind.
I will. I will. And he smiles until another day. And then he logs off.
Nothing better than good old, an old poaching of personnel from other bases.
Indeed. So let me just note that down real quick that he has that offer.
Right. The guy is Tati Bowie or
Yeah, it's a boy, but he's not like listed as a boy. He's essentially getting his like travel persona. I don't have like a proper picture for it, so I will just drag him out. But when you talk to him, he will not look like a boy. Just to make it clear
Oh.
beforehand.
based.
Like this
Is
is
that-
like 10-year-old Bowie.
Oof. No. No.
Oh.
He's more like I don't know. He looks like a WH boy at the very least.
Oh, I thought I heard like child.
Oh no, no.
He,
Chi-
he, he is actually the original Bowie that made 2 clones of himself that now fight each other constantly.
God bless. Okay, some space. Dubious things. Yeah, do you wish to like contact him right away, or do you have some other plans before that?
See, no, actually, yeah, I guess I only have to talk to him because my other projects are in hold. The production of totally safe bioweapons is in hold until like construction crew appears and like they can get set up an area and a factory for it.
Hmm.
The vehicles, I need to wait for them, and I need him to solve that. My pet super creature, I still have to wait until I can properly recruit this guy. So yeah, I guess I have nothing else to do besides talking with him.
Okay, that's fair. Well, let's drag this little shit out then. I should really find like a new picture for him. Just to have some troll persona essentially. Oh, that's too far up. Let's see, where the fuck is he? Iteration X. There we go. There we go. Okay, and once again you call, and pretty quickly someone picks up, and he's a bit of an elderly man before you. In the background there's some sort of lab there. You can't quite make out what it is, but it does seem all very expensive and shiny and new. And that's oh, hello. Let's see. I think I know who you are. You must be Mr. Stanek. Am I correct?
Yes, it's Tenkichi, but it's most people don't have the weird C letter. Even not even sure why we use it as a letter when it's a C with an accent, but whatever. But yes, indeed, and you must be Mr. Alexander Smith.
That's true. I am the. I just So sorry if this is a bit weird, but your name, are you related to, let me like try to find him, and like, you see like go through some list on his computer, similar to, Lewis before. Ah, there we go. Some man called, okay, I can't really pronounce this, but, it's some sort of a Dimitri Yik or something. Stankichi.
Uh, sorry, you're saying, yeah, yeah. Ah, yes, yes, Dimitri. He's my father, yes.
I see. Oh, well, a few years back I heard about his work. Interesting that his son ended up here.
Indeed, even recently, talking with my superiors, and we recruited him to one engineers. In my modest opinion, very good addition for us. But I'm not here to talk about that. I heard from my colleague here in Ceres that you would be helping him in a project in the future.
That is correct. Some intriguing project and not like exactly much to do these days.
Well, if you are wanting to visit the place before, check out the new planet I'm exploring. You see, I really needed someone to just do a quick help with some cloning project I have. Sadly, you need to put mind in clones because not everything you can place control chips, and it takes a lot of time to program those. So, if you are
Uh,
willing to visit soonish, like a week or so, I could show around the place. We could help me with the cloning, and if you're bored, there's a lot of interesting things to check out in Gribnoi.
and yeah, he nods. So that's sure that could be a worthwhile endeavor. Yeah, it could be a worthwhile endeavor. And well, as long as you're willing to give me some space to sleep, I'm perfectly willing to come. I hear the connection is a bit better to Ceres, and from there on it's just a ship's jump away.
Yes, for space, yes, I can set up something for you. If you want, just have a fun retirement home for the future. If you are tired in living big cities, we could even get one for you, in a permanent one for you in Grimnoi. It's always useful to have competent people around.
Yeah. Well, we'll see about that. But I'm perfectly willing to have a look on Gribnoi. Let's see. My friends tell me that the place is coming along quite well. Lots of attention from the syndicate, for better or worse. But it probably is for the better, considering they are the ones with the money.
Indeed. It's but they have this weird way of working with things that they don't they don't want to control things directly anymore. They just want to people do the work for them, and they just put the money, get some profit back, and just do some ghost sorting. So it's still open for the other. What's the name of the factions? Uh, the other affiliations to get into the place and also try to profit from it. It's open for everyone.
Yes, that is sounds very familiar. Well done. If you don't mind, do you have a ship at hand that could fetch me?
Yes, I'm planning on selling him, but it's going to take some time. So, depending when you want to go, I still have a space-capable ship, a faster than light capable ship.
Perfect. I can be there in about an hour.
Um, yes, we are going to go get you. Just give the address and see you soon.
Well, I'm just gonna use the portal to to Pyuku, and they can fetch me from Pyuku.
Oh yes, I forgot. Yeah, we set up a portal there. It j- it was just the other day. It didn't get used. So yeah, we're going to get you just 1 hour, you say? Alright, I'll be there.
Yeah, so I obviously have to go back at some point to fetch all my things for a longer stay. But
Oh, you can just go here, check out, go back. Feel free to come in and out whenever you feel like it. We're very receptive here in Ceres. Most of us were used to this place when there was almost no one and it was very boring. So it's always nice to have new faces around.
Guess you smile. Alright, boss man. We'll see you in an hour. And locks off.
Hmm.
Oh, fuck. I just remembered something. I do need to. Fuck, I need to call someone. My dad has his birthday and I almost forgot, so I should call.
You can go have a call. I think I'm done here for now, anyways.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, Nike, but I will be back.
No problem. Oh, am I cutting out?
Uh,
A
no,
little. A little, I think, but it's still audible. Feel free to.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Oh,
I can hear you.
Okay, I thought it was like cutting out there because I was like hearing feedback and all that.
mm, mm. Anyway,
For a while.
feel free to talk to amongst each other.
No, fuck off.
That's fair.
I mean, my landlord is doing that creepy, nice thing he does for me at the moment.
Hmm. What do you mean with that?
Like he's like, oh, I'm just gonna get like the driveway patched. Can you tell me like the make of your car so I can pay for parking for you?
I think he wants to fuck you.
I mean, he is pretty good looking.
I mean, also it's Canada. Isn't like Canada very harsh on landlords?
Not really.
I mean, at least compared to American shitholes, you guys actually have laws, right?
I mean, we used to have rent control.
No, so you guys are progressing like your southern brothers
No,
and
no, no.
getting.
I said used to.
I mean, yeah. So you don't like rent control is something good or bad?
We used to have it. Now we don't.
Yeah, but
Yes, it was good. It was good.
okay. So yeah, as I said, you are progressing like your southern brothers,
But we're
Americans.
now we're no we're regressing. We
No,
don't have.
that's progressing like an American.
Oh, oh yeah. That is true. I just assume America was always a shithole.
It all started when they created the central banks.
Well, I don't remember that the time before then. I'm old, but I'm not that old.
Also, I'm sorry for bringing another clone into the base.
I'm just gonna assume he's the original because I've always assumed I was the clone. That way, like the clone numbers actually stay the same.
Okay, I'm back.
Back.
Sorry about that, but I fucking forgot. Let's see.
No worry, we were perfectly quiet for like half an hour.
Lol. Okay,
Yay.
and I guess that's now next time. So like we actually note down something first, and I get a fucking picture for this dude. So next time we don't have to imagine. I know for a fact that someone will forget. Um, when just like pull out Richard Boy, I don't know, but Alexander Boy. Lewis. Space. Okay, well, like, what's your plan for today?
Um, I assume we're starting off just after I fixed the ship. Or at least I stopped the ship from screwing things up more than it's already screwed up.
Yeah, no, you definitely have the opportunity to do that. In fact, you know, the ship stops by itself.
Well, I did stuff. I hit switches. Many toggles were toggled.
Oh my god. But yeah, let's see. Where did you actually stop? Um, did you stop at your base? I'm not sure.
No, we left off after I just stopped the ship from screwing up not Halani, Rongo. Rongo?
Ah, okay,
So,
you had Rongo. There we go.
yeah.
Oh, right. It's actually also the place where you cut into a power line accidentally at some point.
Yes. I think I should start fixing that.
I'm sure it's fine. Just like do it again. I'm sure the ship will be fine. Actually, if you do like
What?
one more time, like if you what was it, like sextuple botch? I think at that point your ship might be gone. But anyways, that is a worry for future boy, if anything. I would just like try to find how many successes you need to repair this thing. No, that's first order. Bollocks, blah blah blah. Oh, the bollocks is still here in Heights
So
thing.
to fix the ship, it's an extensive repair at difficulty 7, 20 successes.
God bless. What's what's the difficulty actually?
Difficulty 7.
Ah, well, that's actually not that much of a problem for you, considering all the bullshit merits you got going on.
It's not bullshit. I thought ahead.
God bless. I think that's a difficulty 4 for you. All things considered. I suppose you would be pretty familiar with all this. And yeah, I guess just roll for it, I suppose.
And I can't use a time 3 effect to help me out on this. I was just researching this. It would be great if I became the example of my science.
Problem is like with time 3, you're kinda essentially just speeding up. Like it's essentially like you're getting extra action rather than something like longer. For like longer periods of time you need time for. That's like actually the same problem as you have with the mining droids. In fact, your research would tell you right away that time 3 would not be sufficient.
Damn it. I tried. I tried, though.
Yeah, I just need to write time 4. No biggie.
So, wits, crafts.
I think it's like intelligence based.
Well, That's still the same amount of dice.
Yeah. Well, roll for it, I suppose.
What if I get 20 successes in this one roll? It is possible.
It is possible. Well, I suggest you try. Damn. I think you have a specialty for that. At least in crafts.
Yeah. High tech.
Yeah, that would definitely apply. So we are at 5 out of 20.
Well, at least I hoped.
No. You can try again after some time. It just means, you know. Oh, there we go. Now all the successes are rolling in. Damn. Okay. Well, after quite a few hours of repair and being stuck in your void suit, since this base does not have a proper docking bay, you finish your repairs. Oh, you figured out what it was. Apparently, like a microchip quietly burnt out and took along with it a very, very expensive piece of equipment. You managed to like rig it back together after some tries, but howdy how. That was quite something.
See, everyone. No harm, no real foul. I fixed everything for everyone.
Exactly.
We only had a few minor moments where we were blind on this rock. No one died.
No one died yet, except for like the small people that live inside of your ship. You remember that episode from like Futurama where Bender like lives in like gets thrown into space?
Yes.
Imagine if it was on your ship.
I mean, they're not real people. They're not part of the technocracy. They don't know science.
Yeah, and also sadly, that's not the case. I think those kind of people would just die if they get into like a technocratic reality zone, which would exist around the base. It's like a natural cleansing effect, actually.
See, not even people enough to stay in reality. I don't really know.
Exactly. But yeah, well, since that is a bit boring, just in terms of actions, is there anything else you would like to do?
Okay. Well, I did have to fix that. I can't just like fly off and be like, "Well, fuck you guys." It's like no. Now I will go back to my base. I gotta go off and recruit that lady for the complex AI.
Okay, sure. Do you want to just contact her at some point, or do you want to actually fly to her thing? Although flying would be like a bit dangerous, since your ship might break down, it is theoretically possible.
I will just like write a proposal that tries to like interest her in coming along because she is higher ranked than me,
This is true.
right? Like, because I do want to like stroke the ego a little bit of her so she can maybe get like a rematch to try to get the chance to show me up.
Okay. That seems perfectly reasonable. Do you give...
I'm trying to build up a case so I can use psychology here.
I mean, yeah. That's what I'm looking at. I'm just like looking at if you suck at because I think like this would be more of a manipulation case rather than charisma.
Damn it!
Well,
I suck more at manipulation than I do at charisma.
yeah, that's what I suspected. Well, it's only like 1 die difference.
I am used to rolling 10 dice with my wits and intelligence. I don't like this 2 dice.
Oh well, yes, exactly. Just have forward everything. Okay, well, that actually reminds me. So, do you like give her any incentives other than appealing to her competitive self, I suppose?
I mean, she has the incentive already of the keyboard. Like, I'm just trying to like, this is all supposed to be friendly and all that.
Okay, well, that's the angle you go for. Sure. Let's see.
Because like trying to like exchange like material things, I just find that kind of like, oh, wouldn't work with John. 'Cause
Uh,
John's like, no, we must pursue the intellectual.
yeah. Give me like a likely luck die. Yeah. Oh well. Not the best, but not the worst either. Okay. Sure. Let's roll some manipulation, psychology. Difficulty will be a 7.
5 dice. I'm going to burn a willpower.
Not bad.
So,
Not fucking
yeah,
bad.
that
If you just had a
4
fucking specialty.
successes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No. You managed to write up some nice little proposal. Talking about your last like work together, and empathizing your success a little bit, but also like baiting her along to try
Will
to
be
beat
very.
you.
I will be very enthusiastic with her. I love the competition.
Yes. And yeah, it's well, not perfect, but really decent for sure.
Send that off because John does not like talking to people face to face.
Okay.
I'm an introvert. I don't want to meet people.
Huh. Yeah. Okay, and well, you won't be getting the reply immediately. But, like, probably like at very least at the end of the day, you would get a message, back from, Fluvia, and, well, it more or less, boils down to her being a bit of a bit hesitant. But she generally is interested in something like that. However, she like mentions stuff about her projects, and like that he's also doing some other things apparently. She doesn't go into like the details or anything, but give you like some perception psychology. I think works here as well. So
Ah, good. I have dice in this stuff.
difficulty would be 4.
And I have 9 dice. Yay!
Holy fucking shit. You are a monster. But anyways, you like read her reply, and from what you gather, it's more or less she wants to help out, but she wants something in return, something a bit more than just the competition. Well, competition is nice for her. Uh, she sees herself as valuable enough to ask at least for something. You don't even get the feeling that she's trying to like exploit you. It's more that she doesn't want to have have it like spread around that she is like working for free around these parts.
Okay. Yeah, that's understandable. As long as I've like stroked that interest. 'Cause, like I just don't want to be like just shooting this off to her like, oh yeah, you gotta come help me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to build this relationship in the most manipulative sense possible.
Well, maybe you should ask Wishlav then to upgrade you at some point.
I mean, John's already very handsome.
Oh, no, I meant like be more manipulative.
I know, but anyways, what else can I do? Trying to think of. I probably should see how well Bam is doing with the implants too.
Ah, well, give me like another luck die for that one.
Unluckily.
No, just a luck die. Flat. Let's see, what did you get? A 3.
Yes.
Huh. Okay, well. I still like think about how Bam is doing and think about checking in. You do notice, well, there's like a loud noise. It almost sounds like someone's just shot. And then you hear some grunting and shuffling in another room.
Wait, who implanted that loaded? He's not trained in using guns yet.
Well,
Wait, you didn't want me to give him ammo? Oops.
He's a werewolf. He doesn't understand guns.
and well, you already hear some like some footsteps that are definitely not Bam's. In fact, they sound very light, almost like a woman's footstep, and she's heading.
Please be Taylor. Please be Taylor. Please be Taylor.
Well, I'm afraid there's only one way to find out. Okay, let's.
I just discovered I have an office, like in an actual room. They shouldn't know where I am.
Well, you can be here, let's say. And let's put Bam here. And of course, our favorite. and then we get this dude out, I think. Well, no, actually, no. That's the use. One of the more fun people around. There we go. Okay, well, down the hallway, you hear some noises. The footsteps of the light footsteps have stopped, but you hear some arguing. You think one of the voices belongs to Nima.
I try to listen in. This is gonna be bad.
Okay, well, how far do you stay away?
Out of sight, out of mind. Hope this will just naturally go away by itself.
Okay, then roll me like some perception alertness to listen in. Difficulty will just be a 6, as the voices are are loud, but a bit distorted. Since this is some, right in your base. And, there's like either there's like hallways and stuff.
Can I use scan?
Sure. And I
So,
guess I would scan. Actually, no. Scan would probably in this rare case, I would say it's probably the same. They're just listening in.
okay. Well, I have more dice.
That's completely fair.
So 8 dice at difficulty. What was it again?
Just a 6. Huh. Well, it's a success, I suppose. I know the hallway is a bit, yeah, just bit distorting things, but you do hear some important bits of the conversation. And well, it seems that Nima is mighty upset about apparently some of the one of the Marines uh, doing something with BAM involving live ammo.
Oh, good. I can already blame someone else.
And well, apparently there's some damage to the base. Nothing too much, but certainly more than there should be. As as well, it turns out that Bam shot at a wall accidentally. They wanted to like do the loading in here because they don't need to wear like spacesuits in here. But when they when they did so, well, Bam essentially seems to have lost control. Although it's with him a bit hard to tell, and just shot the wall. Nobody got hurt. But yeah, Nima is mighty upset.
Okay. So I would assume technocratic bases have like first aid kits everywhere
Uh,
because they believe in workplace safety.
I mean, they probably have some of them around. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go like find one, come running up to them, be like, like ready to like help anyone just because I heard the gunshot, and be
Okay.
like, oh, does anyone need first aid? No, no.
But I
This is
can't.
totally not my problem.
But I can't move. But yeah, sure. Let's have you move forward.
It's not a cut move. I'm just concerned in case someone actually did get shot.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening in, not being manipulative in any way.
Huh. I see. I see. Still give me some manipulation. Okay. You could give it to me with psychology. Although, well, I would say that would incur some penalty. Let's say.
I should get I should get a bonus just because of how natural all this seems.
You're trying, but sure. Sure, you can roll normally then. Since you did have a proper plan here. So I'll give it a 6 then. Okay.
The dice gods agree.
Well, we'll see if the dice gods actually agree. Because Nima is contesting that one. She's very much on edge right now. You know, you can always not imagine why. It's just a small hole after all. And where some like sparks fly out of the wall. Now that you can see now that you're here.
Oh my Beb, who gave you bullets?
What this dude
You
did.
haven't even completed your training. This is this is an example of why we need more workplace training. All of our equipment. Yes.
Fuck, she can almost not contest that. Damn. Oh well, it seems like your life passes as you do not seem to draw more ire from Nima. And as he like turns around, you can see that despite being very much dark-skinned, you can see that her head is quite red.
Clearly, our Marines on this base need more training. They need to understand there is a right place and a wrong place to have like weapons that are armed and dangerous. We need to increase safety from this is what we need to. This is what we now need to do, Nima. I think we can agree to that, right?
I'm actually not sure if this will suffice. I think some punishment is needed to make sure that every single one of these people knows that they cannot just go and use live ammo.
Oh yes, I fully agree. Every Marine will have to understand that. We very much have to place emphasis on that in their training. But while we are very thankful for their, I'm being very manipulative toward and trying to place the blame on the Marines on this. I do not want to lose my experiment.
Sure, you can make like another roll here with manipulation. Let's see. I'm just looking what would be perfect attribute ability. I mean for that. Sure.
Subterfuge, maybe. I got a dice on that.
Yeah, would be subterfuge. And yes, she will be contesting that one, although she's not that good herself.
Can I use an Arete effect to maybe help me out?
Probably. Let's see. What do you even have?
I have mind.
That's true, but there's a chance that she has a mind shield up. Let's see. But what you could use, for example, is a perfect moment, which she has like very little chance to contest. Or just like time 1, and well, you could probably like you do something with like your entropy, for example, like
I do have that.
Yes, just like essentially find like times just right tone or something, and tone and time to when the defenses aren't up or something like that. So yeah, just level 1 effect. Which should be like 4 or something, unless you have more effects up.
I think I only have 1, because I got rid of the gunnery training.
Okay.
So it's gonna just be the base difficulty, which
is a 4.
Four successes.
Okay, that's pretty fucking good. Let's see, can Nima beat that? Probably not. But yeah.
That was the Arete.
Oh shit, right. Yeah. I guess that since it does it, it would be base 6, so it goes down all the way to 3.
Good, because I only have 3 dice.
Good press.
Okay, I will burn a willpower. Oh, thank you, Jesus.
Okay, well, let's see. Okay, well,
the luck dice agree.
Yes. And yeah, as you like talk, like Nima gets more and more focused on the Marine, and starts berating him about about the constant like misuse of like of equipment by Marines. Seems like it turns into like an entire tirade. How the Marines are well, not that smart. Essentially, essentially, well, it's borderline. It's borderline insulting. To some degree. She makes sure that she raps all nice words, but yeah, you can tell that she's not too fond of their behavior, and doesn't seem to like place it didn't even cross her mind that you might be somehow also responsible.
Very good. Very good. I will grab Ben, get those bullets away from him, and get the hell out of this area.
Okay, well, you unload his cybernetics, that's no problem, and you can drag him off safely. But throughout the base, you can hear Nima talk to this marine, and well, she only seems to get more enraged as time goes on. She like talks herself into rage, essentially.
Eventually, I will come back, make sure this gets resolved peacefully. I don't want the Marines. I mean, I do want the Marines to put a bullet in Nima, but I've got to make sure that I don't get blamed for that either. Right?
Yes, makes sense.
I can be for and against this at the same time.
Perfect. Okay. Well, considering the amount of time you've at least in character spent. Oh my fucking god. Well, there's a chance that this dude, this is just a generic, might even be Black himself. But yeah, crime statistics aside, well, I think I just heard Ems pop in.
Guten Tag.
And, well, let me just make some notes really quick and then we can get to you.
Okay. 2 casualties, I see. Vyacheslav was murdered and John Bowie was skinned alive by his pet.
Mm-hmm.
More news at 5.
Yes,
What was I doing last week? I probably forgot now.
well, not probably. I think you actually forgot, but let me check. I have it written down. You talked about with Melchior Gold about your droids.
Oh gosh, yeah, that meeting, yeah.
Yeah, and essentially,
And some notes down to see if it actually is functionable.
yeah, and well, there's also the offer of taking you under the Gripknife project, essentially.
Oh yeah.
It's essentially just like a presence on Gripknife. So they can like funnel some help towards you, and well, they talked us about Jocelyn, about the stuff, and if it's like a good idea, essentially.
Oh yeah. I can, yeah, I also remember that. Just also see if that's good. I think I also talked to Allied because he was trying to get some AI out of John, but it was free range AI he wasn't interested in.
Mm-hmm.
He wanted caged AI, don't you know?
God bless. But yeah, like so some nice batteries where they can just say laser max. It's fine. Okay. And well, what are your plans for today then? Actually, let me. Yeah, we need Alert for that, unfortunately.
See, talk to.
So I guess
No, I can't do that until I get money. Oh, there's one thing I wanted to do. Since I terraformed that world with Olma.
Yes.
And did you say it was fine with tech?
Yes, it adheres to technocratic standards. Of course, like the process is not, super perfect, since he didn't like map out the entire world and didn't get like all the boundaries, but essentially got enough for the world to count as terraformed.
Okay.
Yeah.
In game, we don't really know that. It will be some good training exercise with Tamya. Teach giving her some hands driving the plane, the ship.
Okay, you want to bring the ship into like the.
I can do it via rover if you want. I don't really mind.
Oh.
Problem is, I need the team.
Well, I was just thinking if you like put it in your world, there is still a dragon around that you know of.
Really? Oh, there's a droid still running. Oh, yeah, that's true.
No, a dragon.
Oh, yeah. There's still a dragon. Ah, god damn it! I could. Wish I had a telescope there or something like that equivalent.
Well, you do have a droid. Well, not a droid, but a drone. Well, at least actually several, I think, at this point. And
yeah.
Well, actually, give me like a luck die.
Luck or just luck?
Just luck.
It's a 1, kid.
No, it's a 2.
It's still 1. How dare you? How dare you, Dice? I wanted a 1.
Okay, well, seems like that crewman that the chief of security promised has not arrived yet. And well, probably won't be arriving anytime soon. Well, at least not within like within this day, essentially.
I'll still leave 1 reserve, just because to keep the promise. So
yeah. But seems there was like some hold up on her part or something. Like she is turned out that the building process of like the sensories stuff was a bit more intensive than she thought it would be, and that will delay it for like a few hours, which means she's gonna be dropping by another day.
that's fine. We can just test out these drones, you see.
Yes, and well, if you want to test out some drones, that's but you can do that perfectly fine. Okay, which people do you want to use for that?
Since realistically speaking, who's good with what does it take to pilot a drone?
Well, honestly, I would say it would be like some WITS technology or something.
Okay, I'm going to assume. I'm good with tech. I got 5 dots in tech. I'm guessing Tamriel at least has a couple of dots.
Let me check. Yeah, but I'm pretty sure she has. Tamia has. Let's see. She has 4 dots in it.
Okay.
Max.
4 dots. Fuck me.
Yeah, like she's actually very skilled. Just wasn't awakened for a long time, and well, look at that. Maxwell also has 4 dots.
Alright.
Let me check like the other dudes.
I think Maxwell would actually be beneficial because he's got at least to have like 3 dot in tech to even do like assisting work with Meta.
Well, he has actually Maxwell has actually 4. Looking at Jocelyn, she only has 1, which is not surprising.
Are we more tech savvy than Pyuku?
Technically, like some people here, but you don't have as many, so it's sorta
Fair enough.
Okay.
Yeah, I only need 3 of them to be piloted. I'm just going to keep 1 in reserve for promises. So I just want to test these babies out to see if they actually work. Because, you have to test your merchandise.
That's fair. Casper actually has 2 dots, but oh well. Be weird to ask that this dude to operate a drone. His fingers are a bit too fat for that.
Oh no, I said Maxwell, not Casper.
Yeah, I just looked like the people on your base.
I reckon Maxwell's hand is the size of the fucking drone.
Okay, and
And plus, he can't even pilot it if he does, because he has that wonder on his hands that keeps him alive.
it's still the most blessed cursed character I've done for a while. Okay,
That's probably your favorite character in this game. Let's be real.
I should honestly do more with him.
Yeah, you can eat Vicious Love or his mushrooms. Always replicate at the end.
Oh my god, I could imagine him just going to this world and using some live magic to to just eat all the mushrooms.
Ironically enough, if he gets his life up to 3, he could probably do that.
Oh well, he can probably constantly heal himself, but it probably wouldn't be that good.
At least he'll be learning how to do that while suffocating on mushrooms.
But yeah, let me just note down some stuff first. Let's see.
Oh yeah, also while I was doing this, I would like to send a message to Sam O'Neill. I want my quota. I want the quota for the ship repairs.
Okay.
An email format.
No. Sure, you can do that.
I better get my notes ready just in case we discover the Kraken or the Lockstick monster in here.
Mm-hmm. And
Or the Eskimos.
well, I'm afraid you killed the Eskimos. Okay, you should. Yeah, I don't have the map in here already, huh? Since I didn't.
We can always import them or genetically make our own.
This is true. This is very true, but yeah, I think for this one I probably should get the map I made. What little I did make.
I don't want to explore the entire thing. I only want to discover art and the local environment.
Okay, that's fair. Well, I guess you can do that without the map and give me some wits technology, fly this shit around. Let me get Tommy up.
So,
yeah. Tommy first. Difficulty will just be a 6. Just generally trying to find out how well they do on the first try. Oh, poof. Well, that's rather unfun, but let's see what this dude can do. In comparison, oh, he has only 1 wits. Oh, for fuck's sake. Damn.
fuck me, Maxwell. You're really maturing.
Well, and he has a specialty in vehicles, so I think that should count.
Is it though? Oh, just for now, we'll say it.
Yeah. So, 6 successes in comparison. Okay. Well, you probably don't have any specialty that would count. Or do you?
Unless modification counts.
No, not really. Not really.
I got nothing, Chief.
Yeah. Well. Well, you sometimes struggle a bit with the controls. It seems that that goddamn Maxwell just aces it and starts making all sorts of maneuvers, and even like shows you guys some like tricks, like some kid that found out how to do cool moves on on like actually wait, it's 2001. Do the other consoles already around? Huh. Not sure. If they like most of actually I think like the Nintendo might be Nintendo for sure. Console games first appearance, first generation, I guess. Early history. Early history of video games, consoles. First generation. Okay. No, that definitely was around. Like the first one apparently, first generation was apparently from 1972 to 1980, and we are currently in game at the very least at the third generation, which lasts from 1983 to 2003. So yeah, no, definitely. Okay, yeah, no, Maxwell, just it's like some kid that found out how to do cool moves on his gaming console, and it's like showing it off to everyone. Like you can tell that Tamir isn't doing bad either, not at all. But seems like he just takes the cake essentially, and you struggling basically goes by unnoticed.
Do not pilot these drones again.
Well, I will probably not ask for other roles to like pilot them unless there's some critical situation. To be honest, I just want to see how you would do on like a first try.
Oh gosh, that would just be a meme. He'd be like, "Oh gosh, -5, it hits the dragon." Ah, she.
Oof. The dragon gets angry and tries to get out. But yeah, after a while, after everyone got essentially acquainted with the system, and even you can fly to some degree, the environment very much looks bleak. There's still like a lot of like snow around, but you cannot see like much vegetation at all. Like at best you see like some like some like some like grass still around, like not even like covering much, but more like the occasional spot, and it's not even like your normal grass. It's more like some sort of like tundra.
Arctic.
Yeah, like it's it also looks very dead in here.
Oh, don't worry. We can probably genetically alter those grass to become crops, you see.
Oof.
But hey, that's the future talking.
Yeah, but well, there still seems to be some sort of water, and if in fact your sensors tell you that they tell you that the composition of this of everything around here is more or less within known parameters, and well, actually Maxwell would point out that that he managed to like pinpoint something interesting here. Well, while flying around, you did notice that in like the upper parts of the atmosphere, there seems to be like some concentration of gas. And as he like takes a look at it, puts it through the drone's analyzer, it seems that this gas works a bit similar to what you discovered before. What do you call it? Like the ice version of certain elements, but apparently they have turned into like a gas form and formed like some exotic gas mixture, and that are more or less just floating around in the upper atmosphere.
I see. So that's how far the conversion goes to. Okay, interesting.
Yeah, it does indicate one thing, however. It means that not everything was converted over, but some material was well, still stayed the same, but couldn't keep its form, and instead turned into, well, gas because it's hot.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
And well, what Tamia makes a few rounds as well, and what she finds is more or less, well, that that there's not even like any like life left, but there are like some traces like far away in the ground of something big and heavy moving through it recently. She doesn't like fly closer yet, but Jack roughly points towards an area further away.
Hold on, Redoma.
Hmm.
Let me get my spheres. There's a perfect sphere that could actually work in our favor.
Any correspondence?
No, time too.
Oh,
You
oh,
could
that's
you could look back into the past and correspondence too as well. Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
Or correspondence one, actually, yeah.
Oh well. For look back in time, you need well, you would need correspondence too, because it needs to match the highest sphere in that casting essentially.
Oh, okay, fair enough. So correspondence 2 and time 2. Good thing I bought time the other day.
I probably need like some. Actually, how much life do you have?
I got life 1.
Ah. Well, that's
I could bioconnect. Basically, if it's a bacteria, I can see it.
well, you know that progenitor road where it's like you look back in time and make some sort of like forensic like simulation more or less of it. You know, like like CSI kind of deal. But yeah, probably a bit beyond you.
Doesn't Tamria have the life 2? Or Maxwell?
I don't think so, but let me check.
Just in case.
Yeah, like Tamia doesn't even have life. She tells you this is not trained in life at all. And Maxwell also doesn't have any life.
We do have a fat Polish man.
This is true, but
Don't think he can fit through the doors.
I mean, his shotgun is different. Let's see. He has correspondence. He has actually no. He has everything he needs. You could do it with your help.
Yep, I'm willing to offer my help. I just need to know what that is, really, for science.
Well, that's a level 2 effect for sure. And let's see. Since you're the one, yeah, you have most fears of this, I think, and I would say you would need to be the one leading it. So I guess give me like some intelligence hypertech to get started on some reconstruction here.
Based, so 5 plus 4, 9. Difficulty.
Difficulty would be a 5 base.
Do this, kids. We're going to the year 3000.
Holy fucking shit. Okay, maximum modifier once again. I guess you can roll your arete at a 3. And I'm gonna roll his arete at a 3 as well.
3. 5.
Okay, 5 in total. Let me check how far that goes back. Actually,
Turns out.
Yeah.
Long ago, this land used to be inhabited by dinosaurs. Oh fuck, we gone far too back, Johnny.
That would be amazing. Basic sec down to the speck of dust, allowing safe investigation. Okay, that is perfect. but it doesn't say how long it goes back. So I guess I will have to consult it.
I
Get another
think
book.
it is. I think it's in how you do that.
Yeah, it's for sure. How do you do that? I think like the table might also be in like the main book, but that one is
It's a pain in the ass to find.
yeah, but the book is so big.
Yeah.
But let's see, mystic travel, time distortion, time travel.
Time. Object, aging, conjuring, create multiple images.
Okay, successes. Yeah, it could be, actually could back, get back to 100 years. But I would say, like, since it's the exact replica, you probably can't can't go back to 100 years. Like, that would not be like if you were working on something like less accurate, then probably. But the rest, but yeah, let's say you can, if you're 5 successes, you can go back like up to a week, I say.
I'm willing to accept that a week's worth of accumulated data would be lovely.
And yeah, you see like that this world, go back to the stage it was before on your simulation, and as you do, well, actually, give me like a luck die first.
It's going to be a 1.
It's like a first. Oh well, okay.
How dare you? No 1.
Nothing spicy, but yeah. As you like look upon it, you do see like you do like manage to reconstruct more or less some of the native life. I see like some iceberg tribes essentially, some hunting groups trying to like hunt down some of the local wildlife. But then you also see the the trace of the dragon, and while the simulation eventually the icebergs die out, the dragon more or less just wanders around, like seems to like more or less keep to one area of this place. Like the drones see it like very far away. It's like some sort of like inland sea, as far as you can tell, with like some mountains around, and like some mountain right in the middle of the inland lake. Right, occasionally comes out.
Okay.
And well, you only see like really leaving when you do the terraforming process. At least that's when you presume it is, since everything is dying. And well, this thing essentially like sniffs around in the air, and then seems to charge forward towards the direction that the that you I guess did your science from.
See, so what do these things look like?
Well, the iceberg or like the dragon?
Oh, the ice bears.
Oh, the icebergs. Essentially, they are like icebergs, but they kind of like bipedal, and they wear like or rather they wore some material that looks like leather, essentially.
Okay.
And they are armed with like spears and like bows, like that sort of stuff. Nothing too fancy,
Mhm.
but you can definitely tell that those things are strong by themselves and tough, and they don't seem to be like impeded. They are formed by what they call weather. They seem to like act
Okay.
normally within it, like they don't seem to like freeze or anything. Not that you are exactly trained in animal behavior.
No, I'm not.
Any behavior really. But yeah. After that, what else should I give you for this? Well, you probably wouldn't see any like villagers or something. So it would require like more specific investigation. And those things are kind of small.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does seem like at some point they probably do, put up some tents or some degree, which seem to be sharing the primitive qualities of their people.
Would the tents be gone, or would they still be there?
Well, it seems everything more or less is gone. Like the trees that used to be there, they're gone. That is in the simulation. Even like some of the rocks are gone. Like none of the animals seem to be around at this stage, or at least you haven't found any so far.
Okay. Could I roll? Okay. I don't know if you would allow this, but I do have dimensional science 1. Could I send that from a spiritual? Did something on the spirit side changed over? For example,
And
in the local area.
do you have
Since I
cosmology?
can't see through it, but I do have one. I do have cosmology. I have 2 dots.
Hmm. Well, give me like intelligence cosmology then. Difficulty will be honestly a 4.
Probably something simple, but I forgot about it.
Oh well, this is one way or another. Well, you would know that like the deities like realms don't really have like a spiritual side to them, or like an EDE side or whatever, however you want to call it. They're more like bubbles within subspace. And technically you can like switch over, but that just means they're part of subspace. You're already back in subspace. They don't have like their own subspace themselves.
Okay, that's good.
And yeah,
Because I just don't want a bunch of bears jumping out of subspace to fucking shank me.
well, there's always like a risk of something escaping, given the magnitude. But you haven't seen that. Well, that's fairly unlikely in here. Well, and even if they escaped, like, there's a good chance that they might not be able to come back, since this environment is hostile to them. And yeah.
Yes. Gosh. All right, that's a good thought. That's a good ways for thought. That's what I like. Probably the other thing I would probably do is to work with Metal 1 and Prime 1 to see within the local area what the essence and what any sort of line or any materials I should be aware within this local area.
Okay,
Since as well as terraform, I better see what the new substance is now.
let's see, how to best do this, Well, you would have been doing the drone. Okay, let's make it like this, let's give it like another, intelligence technology, hypertech rather, and, no, actually no, you don't give it hypertech, just give me the technology, and, then you can, just roll your arity essentially. And then we go from there.
6.
Yeah, it would be like a level 2 effect, so it would actually be a 5, not a 6.
Do this.
Okay,
Book learning and modification, but that's not going to work. Learning maybe, but not sure.
No, I don't think so. Oh well, but let's see how much reduction you got. Holy shit, why do you even bother asking me if you have like successes that you can only get a reduction of 3 at max. So, well, I can roll once again that you have to hit the 3. And I guess, honestly, the other 2 can also roll.
3.
Oh fuck, wrong difficulty, I need to re-roll. There we go, that's exactly the same. And let's have the other dude roll as well. Okay, so 3 from them and 3 from you, so 6 in total. Okay, that's
Nice.
pretty nice. And well, you do notice that the like while everyone is like scanning around for data, well, there's there's a little bit of like surface deposits as well. There's like no fauna or flora covering it up. Well, it would mostly be flora anyways. But there's like some snow in the way, and at least from the area you're covering. And it does seem that you have like some sort of like like minerals in the ground. I give you like a luck die to see what you will find first.
I bet I get one.
Oh, that's up. Okay.
I haven't been this lucky since the gold mine. It's a curse, you see.
Ah, well, let's see how much. How mimi do we want to make this?
Get me materials.
Let me like look at something real quick.
Find it. Elemental table memes.
Oh no, it's not elemental. But you have a 2. Let's see. I'm like reading up something. Blah blah blah. What the fuck is this?
Gas elemental table.
No,
It's cobalt, isn't it, Cap?
okay, you find bentonite, which is well, actually let me look. Yeah, no, bentonite is some sort of like like it's a material that is well known for its ability to absorb water and then well expands. It's commonly used for like a cat litter.
Based.
That's probably
Cat
some,
litter.
well, there's some other application. It also does work for like reconstruction, such as you know, I don't know the proper English word for it, but when you like when you make sure that you know no water gets through, and and also yeah, it also is used for like so, you know like to do the same for like you know like tunnels and like pipes and stuff. Essentially everything that needs to be sealed from like water.
Sounds like concrete, to be honest, but yeah.
I mean it's not quite.
Can you
But
post a link to this material? Can
sure. Okay, just give me the link. How about that, huh? Yeah. Well, Wikipedia will suffice. I'd like. Let's put it in chat here. There we go.
a little bit of more memia material.
Huh?
Bird poo as fertilizer.
Oof. I mean, that would actually be useful, but yeah. Okay, and
Meme material.
honestly, I'm gonna just I'm gonna go and make it like a subfolder in your thing, similar to like Bacon's.
Oh my
And,
gosh. Small amounts of it, I'm assuming, right?
well, it's actually like like it's not like quite that small, but it's like you know more like spread out over a large area.
Widely spread, but small.
Well, yeah, like it's like the concentration is not It's not like concentrated in one place. It's more like several patches of it, over a wide area. And let's see. Can you like post the name of your world real quick again in chat, so I can copy it over?
Okay, let me just get ready for you. Hi, let me just post. I remember posting it many times. Let me find it.
Yeah, it's just like the name never really sticks with me.
Hi, Kentucky. Wow.
Yeah. And there's actually like a second thing that I need to tell you about, but we can do that afterwards.
Flesh. There's human flesh in this one.
And
PowerPoint. I love this PowerPoint.
yes.
Copy and paste. Discord, what you like to.
Mm-hmm.
Give it a second. Discord, somewhat's having a fun time. I'll post the name. There it is. I'll just type it out. Fuck it. All 20 chat. There you are. W. Hi, Kentuctica.
Hi, Antarctica. My God. That name. But yeah, let's actually check how exactly I structured Bacon's.
Usually, if I'm weathering from volcano ash, actually, that's useful. In seawater, converting. Okay, it's actually somewhat useful. Oh,
Oh, well, yeah, it is. It's just
it's actually
it's
made up of production as aluminium fescide material. Used in pottery, based.
let's see subfolder. Let's
Farming in Thailand. This apparent clay is used by farmers in dramatic attempts to reverse soil erosion. It was an economic term and higher output price. Still this. Oh, okay. It's used as fertilizer. Got it.
okay, and I mean, it's not. I don't think it's a fertilizer. Like it's clay. Clay is shit fertilizer. Clay is actually shit ground to grow most things in. But it has like other properties. Did for. Essentially, what you can do is, when you want to like hold water, that's like the main application of it. So, and if you have like a problem with like your soil, then you can like use it to keep water in the ground before the plants manage to like spread around, which makes it easier for the plants to like grow. So it's like proper fertilizer, but rather, like water storage in the ground. Okay, let's see. Oh, fuck it. Then we put several patches of Phantom Knight and a Wikipedia link, I think, as well. Just so I can find it real quick. And yeah, for now nothing is in here. But you can feel free to like add some fluff in here, I suppose, once I reveal it. Also, there should be patches of and well, explored by several drones 4. One of which, fuck, yes, one of the securities men. Okay, there we go. Here, you can feel free to drag to like write some fluff in there for, but here's gonna be essentially where we'll store the information here for like you know, future facilities and stuff like that. And we'll also go and like put like the at least like the deposits in like the gem nodes. Maybe we're gonna do like some other stuff in here as well. But yeah, this should be it. Also, you're way too small. Let's give you like an appropriate size. There we go. Okay. And well, while you like look at the data for this for these small patches, you do find something else. It seems there's like some sort of like resonance coming from the ground. It seems to indicate primal energy of some kind, and a very, very, very small, almost minuscule amount. It well, the sensors show some strange data. It seems to be hungry, devouring even to some degree, but at the same time it's also sort of enduring.
Okay. That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. But yes, it's quite weak.
And it's lingering.
Well, it's like it's somewhere in the ground. Like a few centimeters below, like 10, maybe 20. Not exactly sure.
That's probably how far the transformation goes. To be honest, because if you think about it, it would be probably pushed downwards
Well,
as well.
it would still be like well, like the ground would you would notice that the ground is like still super affected. Like this goes this should have gone like deep into the ground as well.
But it didn't. I know.
Yes.
Did not affect the ground deeply.
No, it did affect the ground deeply.
Okay, it's all good. Of information I should be aware of.
Alright.
Cool. Not gonna lie, it was very fun knowing this information.
That's good.
Also, in terms of the upper atmosphere, did I tell Bendy to create some form of simulation when it comes to this world? And
I don't think so.
okay, we'll probably collect the data. And the thing I would most likely be interesting is the weather patterns.
Oh,
Since we still have the time memes on, assuming we can probably find out what is the usual patterns of weather?
Mm. Well, weather shifted radically. Like before, it was essentially like some ice rain coming down every now and then, like as you might expect from like I guess like, well, you're not actually an expert, but some sort of like temperate like climate essentially, but like the ice version of it would be your guess. But like
Yeah.
afterwards, well, while there is occasional like rain, it does seem to be like less frequent here. It's like this place is like kind of a desert in a way, but like in the icy kind.
Ah, that's nice. As long as we're not on the Dune planet, that's fine.
Yeah.
I don't want to face giant worms.
And well, also for like prosperity's sake, I will just say that that like the gas in the upper atmosphere essentially counts as like some sort of like exotic gas, which you can use for like all kinds of sciences, and well, it's like really common, but you have to like set up something to like properly harvest it. Essentially, it's like worth money.
Okay, note to self: set up something for that harvesting.
Yes, and well, also the gas is not quite pure, so well you have to like purify it yourself, or or just like get like vast amounts of it to make up for it instead. Essentially, like if it's pure, it's like worth more when selling, but it's easier to just collect it essentially.
Oh, fair enough. But I'll probably do a test to see if it's actually worth it. Like good old scientists should do.
Yes.
Right.
Okay, let me just write that down, and then I think we can then we can edit. How are you in here? Like are you already? Oh wait, he's not here. Shit,
No.
I thought he joined because he's already in row 20.
He's probably in the car. Probably, I don't know. Went on the app, most likely.
Oh.
You still
Glory to Russia!
God bless. Wow. But
don't you know this is a Ukrainian server, kiddo?
I'm sorry that you're mentally unstable.
okay. Well, good that you're here. Because essentially, well,
That's a big hide.
yeah, that's a big hide. But
They found a statue of me from the future.
What? I don't believe you, but that also sounds like something Radammer would throw at you.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Radammer.
Definitely not.
We found the best clay in the world. I mean best, I mean the most awful clay.
I mean, it's not. It has applications, but it's. He wrote like fucking 2 on the luck die.
I wanted a 1 actually, Radoma, so I get like an explosive, just per match, and it goes all
Why
gold.
just finds his former clone self dead in a ditch? Yes.
Oof. He just like looks at it and realizes that that this clone is actually
That was the weak link.
No, he actually realizes that this clone is slightly older than him. Like just like a few just like a few like days, and he essentially is essentially has been cloned like from an early age, and they dropped and well they has been more or less had some clone his clone self replace himself at some point.
God bless. So what's up?
Well, it's a wonderful day on Ceres, but I'm almost done note keeping, and afterwards I can probably get to you. But more or less,
Okay.
well, do plan in that there will be like some event that will affect the entire group once you're done with your thing. So we should.
Oh no, what did you guys do this time?
What?
Nothing. Also, Allied, you should take a better care of your crazy scientist.
Which one?
You have more than one? I was talking about Lewis.
I mean, I have Futao. He's a crazy scientist, just with math.
No, he's a crazy accountant. You need to give more like space for him to express himself.
Futao? No, he's got a
No, Lewis.
I don't have the room. I need to kick Ems's shit out of the office.
Not literally. I mean, more like you need to give him more, allow him to do more of his researches with more freedom, or he's going to escape to my base.
He can try. I'll shoot him dead.
I want to watch this session now.
God bless. But yeah, well, I'm done, I think. So let's hop over to the other base. By the way, like the map you're currently on, that's basically where what Ems's world looks like right now.
Oh, it's Ems in his shitty clay world.
Indeed, everything's clay.
Wow.
Even the people.
That would actually be funny, but unfortunately not. Not yet. But you can make it happen if you really want to.
Invite a rabbi to do that trick for me.
Oof. But yeah, let's see what's on today's agenda for you.
I don't remember what I was doing last.
Well, I can give you a quick recap. Let's see. Last session, you talked about AI
Getting a helmet, yeah.
with several people, including but not limited to well, Nick, but also Nima. I think. Yes, Nima. Okay.
Nima wanted some shit. Nima wants computer parts.
Yeah. Back from the mud
He
ball.
seems to want my technicians on occasion, which is more than fine.
Yeah, I get. Essentially.
Unreasonable about it.
Yeah, I mean, it was more like helping, essentially, with the whole process. Like some minor tasks being outsourced, for which essentially like grant you extra dice. Since you actually have like a lot of people right now around. But yeah. What's the plan?
Lewis was given the green light for his cursed project about using dead people as soldiers. What else was there for me to do here?
Well, I can't say for certain, but you do receive a request for lab animals rather quickly.
From Lewis?
Yes.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, no. No. I'm gonna. I mean, I'll send that off to get those brought for the next, gate transportation thing.
Yeah. Well, your base is still rather quiet.
Yeah, no, my base runs kind of decently, which is a curse thing when it comes to the one time I run out of something to do.
Give me like a luck die.
Oh no, I don't want to. I thought of something. Here you go, though. Something good's happening?
Probably. Probably.
You've been demoted. Oh, thank God, to a higher rank. Whee!
Oof.
Sam, you've been promoted to traditionalist.
Please.
You're hermetic now.
Well. Let's see, with a 10, I should give you something good for that, and not something memey.
Do we finally find silver on Ceres?
No. Perhaps there's no silver on Ceres. But, well, I originally wanted to, I had some stupid idea where like the Marines start like knife fighting, and you get like reports of like cuts in like the suits in like a very high frequency. But
They better be knife fighting with their shirts off. I would be very disappointed otherwise.
no, they're knife fighting outside of the base. Yeah, to make it like extra exciting.
I love my Unga Bunga so much.
But yeah, no, that's not the actual message. That would be more on like a lower roll.
Did my vacation finally get approved?
Sorry, no vacation. This is a permanent deployment, and if you have any issues, then some psychologists can come and erase that the memories of stress.
Well, I mean, I'm due a psychologist at some point to be moving in anyway, so.
Yeah, actually, you know what?
Did they get upgraded?
Nah, but what you can go for is well, you receive like a message about about your about a psychologist well, being more or less approved, like they're narrowing down the like people on the list, and if you want to, you can talk to the person in question already. Oh, sadly nothing here, like a proper sheet, but let's use the morale officer, but it won't be an enlightened one.
It's very sad. Don't worry, we'll force them to awaken.
I see.
We're gonna put Domino's old avatar into them.
Good God. You know what it means? Some fucking spiders running around.
No, I have Danielle approaching them. It's fine. The ecosystem is perfectly balanced as it should be.
Yes, for everyone not being dead. But
spiders for your Danielle.
yeah, probably at this point. But yeah, what I'm talking about is more like his avatar was also a spider. At some, you actually met his avatar and spoke to it.
Yeah, but it was a person.
Yes.
I don't think anybody ever told me it was a weird spider person.
Ah, that's true. That's probably true. But yeah. Well, and this person could come by rather quickly, but they also like do some text correspondence or like video calls or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that possibility for you. And well, if it's not to your liking, we can do more luck die rolls.
Well, the biggest issue I've come to notice, right, is I don't have. They're gonna end up in a small office workspace. Now that I realized it, which sounds about right for somebody with crippling.
I mean, do you even have like a small workspace left over? Because I think like some of that.
Yeah, two of them got turned into one into a medium-sized workspace.
Let's see.
Two small workspaces combined into one room for portal to Radiant Station.
Yes, and you have two. Yeah, no, you actually. Yeah, I don't think you have any. Actually, it's not a future droid factory. It is. It is already a factory.
Yeah. The workspace needs to. It's also hopefully getting booted out and sent over to EBS after this. During this downtime.
Well, still needs some space for that.
I said hopefully.
Actually, yeah, like with emphasis. Yeah, there might be.
Because I paid for that upgrade in movement.
Yeah. But let's see. Yeah, no, you don't think you actually have like a proper thing left over.
No, I literally just have two small workspaces, and I'm not gonna give the large workspace to fucking so a psychologist. That's weird.
Well, like about that, like you have to technically it's like 4. But I think like Lewis is supposed to like convert the remaining 2 into something.
No, remember, because we have Grimnoid now.
He wants to. No, like he wants to like turn that. Well, you talked about it like recently. Essentially, like it's supposed to turn into like a wild worm breeding area.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. We're breeding Adam and Eve.
Yes.
That way we can export superior worms. It's a very weird side project for us to be partaking in. You know that?
Yeah, it kind of is.
Very, 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 very syndicate out of syndicate. What are you guys doing here? Oh, just pencil in extra profit margins.
Yeah.
We're gonna export them to Bacon's land. But yeah, alright. Fuck. Alright, that's a we'll fix later issue. You know what I mean, I don't really care about the offshore at the moment. Could I go poke around on Radiant Station some more?
Sure. What do you
Because
think?
I don't have I'm quite surprised nobody. What else?
I'm quite surprised no one ever gone for hospitals in Bacon's world because healthcare industry probably is going to blow up.
We don't believe in healthcare here. You have to pay for that.
Oof. But well, you can like poke around in Radiant Station. The question is,
Because I can't go poke around on Grimnoid. I don't have a way to get there in a reasonable, timely manner.
Well, that's true. Well, you can you can do that definitely. Well,
I guess I could correspondence over there, but that's not really why I got it. Like, I could be like, hey.
I mean, in theory, I guess you can. Yeah, I guess the bases would definitely have something for that kind of stuff around.
But then when I get on the Grimnoid itself, when it comes to exploration, I don't have anything over there to be.
Yeah. I mean, if also like exploration alone doesn't seem that wise, especially since you don't have any like, vehicles and so on and so forth. So you would have like either join some existing expedition, which I will tell you like this right now. This is mostly they're mostly just killing people. That's what they're doing. Like the exploration is currently only really done like passively. And well, I guess the chief security is like doing some stuff there as well, but that's the largest extent of it.
Look, it's fine. I'll tap into the ley lines and be like that weird hobo guy to just yes, energy source in Earth. What?
But yeah, what's your agenda on Radiant Station?
That's not how you spell roll. Radiant Station it is. Let's keep shaking and baking with the cool cats.
Okay.
So, did you ever finish the contract manager yet?
No. I wasn't really planning to like build them. At the
Oh.
first place.
Okay. All right.
If you
can just use a generic picture.
I mean, you can get like some picture, I guess, but it wouldn't be up to snuff. Actually, the actual stats would probably differ from anything that I have prepared. If you really want to meet him, then you can probably.
No, it's whatever. He's busy. That's fine.
Yeah, let's see.
I'll harass his underlings like any good man.
Okay. What kind of underlings would you go for? Like, essentially, it has like a lot of stuff like low-ranking ones that just like walk around. But they're also like officers that are like, which are like then subdivided in like groups. Like some people are working on like docking bay area. Some people are like maintaining portals, and of course like a large community of guards and so on and so forth.
Weird question. The ones that are working the docking, would that be dimensional science, not matter, right? If I want to go learn their wisdom.
Well, you would have to go for probably like some like a bit higher ranking people to find someone enlightened, but sure, those people can exist, and they probably would have dimensional science to some degree. At least I thought.
Well, no, I was more fuck, I'm a victim of my own flaw. You know what? I guess I'll Because EMS, I'm not waiting on EMS or anything at this point, right? Like, I just need the scrap and EMS to do for the train, right? We're not waiting on anything else besides
designs for the train.
Oh, right. Actually,
Oh, we need. Wait, you need. I thought you just made the train designs.
No. It takes a downtime from what Radama says.
the
That-
designing does. But anyways, like you get some preliminary stuff already, essentially. And, I did tell you already about that. I think I did. Are you still here?
Because
Yeah, no, I'm still here. I'm sorry. Question, Radama.
Yes.
Could we just not get the design of a giant tunnel boring machine on Earth and then just tweak that?
Well, that's what Ems is doing.
that's why I say it takes downtime.
That
Yeah.
takes a that takes a downtime.
Well, he needs to do some stuff with it
To
essentially.
actually make it.
Well, yeah, like essentially, like, he needs to like make it like space worthy, and also design like the wonder aspects of it to some degree. Because let's be real here, like there's like a huge adaptation. Like the building itself will not take a downtime. It can be done during downtime, of course, but essentially it's just like a ritual role to like do it.
Yeah.
And well, it would probably be like a pretty what do you call it? Like pretty intensive, since it would be like a huge wonder. But yeah. Also, like one thing of note here is since it's like a wonder, it will cost quintessence.
Yeah, no, we were planning on fueling it using the refinery.
Oh, you would? Oh no, I mean like crafting the wonder. I think.
Oh yeah, no, that's. Wait, Ems, is your character doing anything right now?
Exploring.
Fuck! Could have built. We could have done the matrices.
God damn it. God damn it.
Oh! I'm mad now.
Oof.
I've become the domino of the group now. You will pay for this hide. Even though you've done nothing wrong. I will steal all your whoopee cushions in your base and drive your men in despair. Alright, I'm just gonna poke around then to see if I can make to start like working on acquiring that I guess the quintessence required for that project.
Okay.
So we're picking great, like not one big lump order, but by the time we get to it, it would basically be there.
What's your angle on that?
Like how I'm going about picking and getting that little steady coming. I would think probably politics.
Okay, so you want
Yeah.
to put some strings. Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
You can go.
pull some strings. This sounds kind of good, but maybe you could do a bit more. If this got pushed this way.
Well, you know what's kind of funny? That you at the first sell a bunch of quintessence. And then you go and
Well, because
require it.
yeah. Well, to be fair, also at the time it didn't take a downtime, but it was to be built before the downtime. You said it could be built before the downtime because it needed to be ran during the downtime to make any progress on it because it takes forever to do the thing.
Well, then I might have done a retarded thing. But yeah, anyways, let me say you can. Yeah, just.
Sure.
Holy shit! Yeah, give me like a manipulation, politics. Difficulty. Well, since you asked for like a bit expensive stuff, at least in the magnitude you need it. Give it to me at a 7.
Would fame or patron matter at all in this? Because we plan on releasing it out after the fact.
Well, let's see. Patron. How many does a patron do we have?
2.
I'd say you can add them as extra dice. But yeah, there will be a when you use. Well, actually, I should say if you use the patron, you will. Well, they will essentially contact you about it, and probably ask for something.
Not shipping it off to Alpha Centauri.
Yes, they need to tunnel around the sun.
That's fine. We'll do it at night when the sun's off.
That perfect sense. But yeah.
Alright, willpowering it so it's 7 at 7, you said? Alright. I'm not using the patron die because I'm not going in the gay baby debt. What? Yeah?
I should have used those patron dots. But
why?
yeah.
This is what the 2 patron dots would have done to me. You see why I didn't use them?
I think there's some fallacy in your there's some fallacy in your logic, but sure. But yeah,
Oh wait, hold on. Would I have been able to use any of my influence from my my fucking Solar Lords things? I have 3 influence with that.
That's actually true. Yeah, no, that's no longer a sheet here, so I actually forgot it myself. But sure, you can use that as a extra die. And you can re-roll.
Alright. 10 at 7 with willpower spent. There you go.
There we go. Let's see, do you have any specialties? I think you do.
I have persuasive with manipulation.
Yes, that does apply, so we're up to I
7.
think 7, yeah. So yeah, you managed to acquire some people that would be willing to provide something. However, it won't be exactly coming in fast, and more importantly, they do want they do want a little bit of something, not much, but they want their names sort of mentioned in the project, and and, oof. And, yeah.
I'm sorry. Yeah, no, that's fine.
And yeah, they also want to have essentially once you finished with the well, not finished, but rather when the trains are running more or less. They want free rides on it for them and their stuff.
We will give them personally the free rides and 1 suitcase worth.
1 suitcase worth. Sure, that works for them.
Can't let the cities find out about that. No, because then they can look. But this is all one of ours.
Okay, and well, I think those people would count for would probably be one among the first customers for going to this place. For once the recreation fair area is up, and once the well, perhaps the hotels or whatever, or the renting houses, whatever Amps managed to build first, or has built by someone else.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's note it down. Large number of yeah. By the way, you cannot use this quintessence for anything else, and
No, yeah, this is strictly for the train, nothing else.
Yeah. And well, I guess just note down quintessence for the train covered completely. And well, number of peoples. What? Donate quint in exchange for free. free rides for themselves and 1 suitcase worth of stuff.
This is when I find out one of them's got like a fucking briefcase bomb.
Please. We're not in additions here. It's worth of stuff. You know, like when Crafty Dude is just gonna come in with like a briefcase that is like small on the outside, but on the inside it's like an entire warehouse.
I look, if these no names that have that like capability, they deserve getting it over on me.
Yeah. Well, it's not just the names that this they give. To make sense, I would say you would probably have like some more important people there as well that are just like, passing by through the station at this point. But yeah, but yeah, their name being mentioned. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. Okay, that was rather successful.
And the only other thing, which I mean, not very roleplay oriented, but I think I was supposed to work. I think I need to work on some type of, pretty sure it's via roles or whatever, or like a plan for, Ceres. When I talked to the head of Ceres about not the portal, but what the fuck was it? Defenses on Ceres or something, like literally like something of that nature.
Defense on Ceres, I understand.
Yes, but I can't remember the exact wording. And I said I would talk. Like she wanted to have that, like me to have present her with a rough plan or something.
That sounds about right. Now I remember something. Let me check real quick my notes. There might be a few sessions back in.
Oh yeah, it was back when she was first introduced, which I think was like a month or 2 ago.
Fucking hell. Yeah. Alright, that's where the project got introduced. Here's where you get the portal. Holy shit, this actually might be a bit longer even. That's where we're at the ending, I guess. Fuck. I don't see it here. Let me check the... Maybe I put it on our character sheet. That seems reasonable. No reason place to put it. Fuck's sake. There we go. She should be... No, she's at the top. Where Dominic used to be. Emilia Vargas. Let's see, what did I write down for this woman? Oh, right. Yeah, no, I remember now. She has yeah, she actually wanted to like form it out of Ceres, but you didn't like the idea, and now she's like waiting for your assessment for like an alternative or something.
My assessment of what?
I think it was actually some assessment. What was it? Risk? Yeah, I think it was actually risk, and I think like she also wanted you to get. Yeah, waiting for Sam's alternative assessment is what I wrote down, essentially. What she's waiting for.
Well, yeah, I guess I can do that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that role is per se.
Well, it also like depends on like what you would want to do. Like, there's probably like a reason to like oppose this. So what's the exact reason to oppose this? So you can.
Oh, hold on. What was the? What? Well, I'm sorry. Hold on, Rodolfo. Can you say that again? What was the? What she presented her project about sealing Ceres off, and what was?
Well, she wanted to essentially format space.
Oh, that's right. Okay, so the reason why was because there will always be shallowings in some capacity.
Wow.
And
she would essentially.
yeah. So I think she wanted like I think my proposal was format the areas around locations if done, and have set up like kill locations to where we focus it. I think that's what my approach was.
Hmm.
It's been a while.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
apologize.
Well.
So
Hmm.
I guess in this case, would it be more? Would it be research or investigation to bring up points from back on the mud ball that show examples of, like even the best formatted per se or most aligned areas of space still, have shallowings, have breaches on occasion. Like it slows them, doesn't stop them.
Would be more like a research role.
Okay.
But yeah, just human intelligence research, I guess, and difficulty. Well, the process of formatting is like pretty fucking good. So and well, what you're looking for is essentially like exceptions to the rule. So it would be like an 8 base.
I have a question with that then. Would that difficulty be lower based on the chance of what sub branch I was from?
No, that wouldn't.
Really? The guys that patrol the gauntlet. Alright. Alright, so the difficulty 8 research, I'm gonna have Cerebrum help me with that. I'm gonna spend another willpower because I'm gonna fucking kill myself. 5 at 8 for me. Willpowered it, I have analytical. Researching, so I think that would apply on this case.
Sure, it would.
You sound so dead on the inside.
Well, I'm just looking at some things here. What you can,
yeah.
You can. Like I'm trying to think. Like this already looks like a success. Here, but yeah, she has.
Oh, is that all I needed for?
No. Well, it will get better if get more successes, of course. So I should roll.
What does online access do, by the way?
Online access is essentially permanent connection to
Okay,
to like the environment. To yeah. To like.
So nothing to help with this particular check.
Yeah. Like most of it, like this is not really something that is that useful. Quotation mark is mostly useful for on like a narrative sense. I guess if you know like in the shitter and are getting attacked, you could easily send off like some message without opening even your mouth.
Sends an email to Noah or Noah. I had cerebral willpower, so here's 8 more dice at 8.
Oh, I already whatever. That's fine. Let's see. She has book knowledge.
Book knowledge and science.
Science. What does science would apply? I think. So we're up to 6 successes from Cerebrum, and yeah. Okay, and you have to like really search for this, since well, the process is actually pretty fucking good, but you can come with some cases where the where the formatting more or less didn't like seal everything. Was actually about outer space, since that's where the most cases are of the technique being used. But yeah, more or less it boils down to some like powerful entities keeping essentially the formatting more or less at bay, and creating like some sort of protective zone around around themselves, which well, make still like push them out of reality to some degree,
Hmm.
but still made it so that the barrier was very weak and things could just cross over. However, like especially with text synthesis, let's like look over all those cases. It's like really a lot of like fringe ones. It's not really a common thing. The seeding process usually ends up being very thorough, and well, the times where something where this didn't like work out properly are well within the expected margin of error for such a procedure.
Damn her. Alright, I have to admit defeat.
Well, you have enough successes to make a case out of it if you really want to.
No, she was correct. I was wrong. There's no reason to agitate her and be like, no, see? You're crazy. When in reality, it's, fringe cases. And or really powerful spirits, which still kind of sort of get pushed out, and this can help narrow down if and where they're located. So, yeah, I really don't have a case here, which is hilarious. All right, I'll actually contact her up then if she's free.
Ooh, actually, well, funny you say that. She isn't exactly free. She would tell you that she will call you back later. She's currently investigating something. There might even be like a big meeting later, as her investigation has revealed some dire straits, and actions need to be taken and decisions need to be made soon.
I would instead then, with that being the case, I would just forward her like that. Like, no, she was correct. I apologize for, the normal procedure of like, no, you were fair and it was right. Here's the fringe cases I located. Gives us a little bit of leeway that if it's done, if we find a weak zone, hey, this might be here, but otherwise, yeah, I have no issue at this point too. Besides for the cost for us to format the space, will cost in length of time.
Okay, that is completely fair. And well, she does send you a message back that this is highly appreciated, and she sees this as a good sign of cooperation, and we'll make sure that this will be positively highlighted in her reports.
I don't know why, but the back of my head, just my brain was like, who is she reporting to? And it's like, she works for Noah, not us.
Yeah.
Like, how dare she report on our planet's well-being? That's under Noah's control.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So I guess we can go to the important thing.
Yep. And well, everyone receives a call from well, not quite a call, but a message from the chief of security. She reports that she's currently at what's the place called? Gribnoy. And well, she put up a few more of those sensory arrays. She did end up investigating another place as well, and that is the portal. Like she just couldn't. She just couldn't keep thinking about it. And
Which portal?
the portal you came through. Well, when you like.
The one in the asteroid belt. Okay.
Yeah. And so she went back to it because she just couldn't take it. And yeah, that's essentially what the meeting is about. So let's see. Oh yeah, she also like puts out a call for the syndicates to join her later, to join this meeting later. But
I'll be there.
yes. Well, for fuck's sake, so we're gonna like pull her out, I guess. And let's see. Is anyone planning to bring any like attendees to this meeting?
I mean, I still see the radio station map, but do I have legal right to bring Danielle and Butao or no?
Well, like the first part of the meeting would be requested to be void engineer only.
Oh no. Okay, come on. Well, I guess I could bring Danielle on that case.
Yeah,
She's
sure.
void engineer.
Sure. That can be perfectly arranged, and I think she's like the highest ranking void engineer after you in your base.
Yeah.
Well, the meeting I just announced, Ems.
Well, emergency meeting.
Well, that's not quite an emergency meeting, but it's an urgent meeting for sure.
Okay, I better bring Richard Bowie then, if it's urgent. 'Cause
Yep.
he's a void engineer, don't you know?
He actually isn't.
Really?
Oh wait, no, he switched over. Never mind. No, I'm wrong. I'm wrong, and you're right.
Oh, if he's not, then don't bother then.
No. He switched over. I forgot. He transferred.
Yeah, but you should have been told.
Yeah, sure. You can bring him along. Anyone else want to bring someone?
Oh yeah, hold on. Will this did the meeting bring any like notes? What they're mentioning?
Yes. Essentially, she went like to set up some like more of those sensory towers, or sensory arrays rather, and in Gripnoi, I should say. And then she went back to the portal that people that came through at some point. The one in the asteroid belt, which presents like some sort of security risk. Actually, she's gonna get any rest about it. But yeah, what about Vyacheslav and John? Do you want to bring anyone?
No.
No. Okay, that was rather determined. I guess silence from Bacon means no one from your side either. And I guess let's go. The meeting starts. Is Bacon even here? I haven't heard anything from him.
Yeah, I'm here.
Are you doing stuff again?
No, I was just spacing out.
Ah, fair.
Respectful.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm getting sober again, so I should start paying attention soon.
Well, the meeting starts, and it's one of those cyber, like virtual meetings. And Mira Vargas, start speaking. Thank you all for coming. Well, as you might have guessed from my preliminary message, there is an issue to address in Grubnoy. The issue at hand is, well, when I went back to investigate the portal, I did some more extensive work. In fact, it took up most of my day. And, well, it turns out I managed to find some more recent signatures there. I'm not sure exactly when they were added, if they were there to begin with or not, or well, got added in the last few days. But the problem is, those signatures were not of our own. Somebody else was using these portals.
Oh no.
Any ideas of who were using?
Not quite. I only know that the signatures were definitely not ours, and those signatures were from very, very small ships. If I had to take a guess, maybe like a one-seater, maybe two-seater. But there were several of those signatures.
I would look at Sam O'Neill, the only guy that saw the Nordic base.
Sorry, repeat that.
I would look at Sam O'Neill.
No, I meant why. What, like what she said.
Oh, she essentially said that she found like some signatures.
Yeah.
Like after going back, she just did some more intensive investigation. She's not sure if like she missed this was missed like the first time or if it's like new.
I mean, yeah. Sam's just gonna point out that in his during his time there was only the one Nord and the clone army of Nords that he was aware of, and that the guy had made mention of interacting with. Everybody here's a Void Engineer, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Interactions with Threat. No, but they tended to avoid them.
Hmm.
So it could have been missed, but it'd be weird to miss that suddenly when it was quite a threat.
Hmm. Yes, that's true. Well, one way or another, it does mean there's activity in this place, and I think that warrants action. The easiest way I can see this being dealt with is by simply sealing this extra portal. This process can be reversed, but with considerable effort, and to make sure that security is assured and nobody changes opens up the portal without our knowledge. I would suggest a low-tech solution to this. Simply have a sensor on on both sides of the bay of the portal before we seal it, and have them send back reports on a regular basis. So unless they manage to go from both sides and coordinate their efforts, there's a high chance that we will detect any meddling without using some more fancy equipment.
Seal it up with sensors. Okay.
Oh.
I mean, I'm not opposed to that. We don't have that under our control.
Yeah. She says she can do the job by herself. But yeah, she would like your input, and since this is supposed to be some this is a big decision, and this is a symposium, so she decided to call you all first about it.
Yeah. Closing seems best solution. I'm willing to help with that. I can actually help. I can pretty much help with any enlightened procedure after my recent researches.
She says she's quite happy to have you. And well, since there's some sort of consensus, are there any voices that want to speak against this?
My only thing, yeah. So she wants to close the portal and put indoor put sensor. Is there, besides just the sensors, is there a way of like leaving like a gift in air quotes for whoever's trying to poke around there? Is it us on one or both ends?
Well, we need to be careful because any bioweapons we leave behind might be detected, so I think should be more conventional bomb.
Oh, yes, that's. I was not thinking about deploying a bioweapon in space, Vicislav, but
It works, alright?
In space?
I mean, yeah, you just need to deploy
actually.
It's a very like concealed space, so you just need something to launch into their suits or into their ships.
Yeah, no, I more or less was meaning some type of just simple flight like bomb that than just, you know, a biological weapon.
But if we just alright, no, I agree to bomb, but you should always think that bioweapons have great uses in all situations because, like, if you launch a virus inside the enemy ship and everyone dies, you have enemy ship for you.
Yeah, but if somebody over there is I forgot what we call a reality deviant or a EDE. It might just make them weird mutant half things like that spider that was at this base.
No, don't worry, I already have some projects to make anti-ED bacteria and viruses and other bioweapons that would kill them without doing any mutations that just make them stronger. But,
when you roll that out, let me see it. Until then, I won't believe it until it's out of test. Nothing's 100% from my field experience.
no, completely understandable, but I believe we're
getting away from the topic. Yes.
Yes, indeed. I agree with the idea of putting some bombs besides the sensor.
Or in some manner of that particular case. That way we can detect them and potentially damage whoever's trying to access it. Radama? That was at her.
Oh, no. Oh, what was the question? Sorry.
It wasn't a question.
No, what was the question? What did they say?
Oh, we to brought up it. So with basically the sensors that we closed it, the sensors that are monitored the area, put bombs there, kind of sort of. So whatever like comes in like to poke the area, if the sensor detects it, we could potentially damage whatever that thing is.
Well, she says the ships are very sturdy. Depending on what they bring, they would need something very significant, which will need some time to procure.
Sorry.
She's not sure if this is worth the effort and time required to do so.
Hey Hyde, how fast can you whip up a nuclear bomb?
Just thinks about it for 2 seconds.
I think, don't we have uranium on Ceres or somewhere?
Well, one of the reactor has
oh, that's right. Yeah, the reactor outputs like radioactive waste. You think you can make do with that, Hyatt, for some type of heavy ordnance?
Rodoma, could I do that?
Let me check if you have even spheres.
Can you imagine you're some Sydney boy that's just transporting people nonchalantly? You trigger a sensor and the whole fucking asteroid just Oh.
This is what happens when you try to skip your fee. Transport fee.
And like every fucking sensor that's like pointed at the asteroid belt from like Earth is gonna be blinded. That's like, what the fuck? Was it a nuclear fucking explosion?
No, that's the best part. They're gonna think it's some like just weird glitch in the system.
I mean, I don't think they would think. I don't think they would think it's a glitch in the system because it will be affecting more than one system. Like they got like this is gonna be blinding like everything that's pointed in that direction. I'm not sure how much that would actually be at the end of the day, but I'm pretty fucking sure that like they can rule out that it's a glitch. Like the scientific community has to come up with like a new with a new explanation.
Look, Radama.
It could be another asteroid hitting.
Yeah, another asteroid hit it. Because this is inside an asteroid, so they won't be there to do proper forensics, you know? We just CGI another asteroid in, boom!
Let's see. He has like metallurgy, not really suitable for nuclear bombs.
Was there any good bomb we could probably get out of that could make the enemy know that we're punching them?
I'm not quite sure if Quattro fulfills it, but I think he does. Wait, no, he needs like physics of. Yeah, I think he's like I think he's like one specialty. Then you can build antimatter bombs.
Oh god.
I don't want antimatter bombs used. That opens a whole other can of worms.
But don't worry, it'll be the biggest of it. No, I was kidding.
You know what the best part about antimatter bombs is that I think they ignore armor, since they just delete everything.
Oh gosh, yeah, they're the only things that could go around with fucking magical protection.
you gotta throw antimatter shields at antimatter bombs.
There's no such thing as antimatter shields.
Yes.
Look, Abs, if you're making antimatter bombs, you can bet you can defeat them with antimatter shields. This is science, okay? Anything's possible with enough energy.
But anyways, we are like pretty far into the session, so actually we're a little bit over already. But yeah, anyways,
Alright, so I guess the agreement then for everybody is just sensors and shut it down since we don't have any proper surprises for them.
yeah.
Alright. I mean, depending how long they take to open the portal again, we could have the nuclear bomb ready.
Oh yeah, we
It's true.
could.
Good.
It's true. Like you could just wait for them and just drop it. Actually, you know, you just go back and then set up like some teleport device that auto teleports stuff in once someone has like time for, and just peekaboo and antimatter or like a nuclear explosion.
Peekaboo, what's that? It's a fat boy.
I feel so bad for this the chief of security, because like she's like, yeah, I'll just put some sensors, we'll monitor it. Biological weapons, nuclear ordnance. What?
Antimatter explosive. What?
It only gets worse. But yeah, yeah, I guess yeah, you could at least outwardly she's not faced by the thought of nuclear weapons, or well, biological weapons or antimatter weapons. But yeah, she's actually going more at the angle of practical stuff. And yeah, so very well. As decided then, we'll be sealing the place. Well, Mr. Stanek, I'm willing to pick you up soon. The sooner you're ready, the better, as I want to get this done. If anyone else wants to join, that's perfectly acceptable. However, I think the two of us should suffice. Also, additionally, it's time to bring in the syndicates, as I want to discuss another matter, a budgetary one.
Just see Sam disappear from like his call, and it like reappears in like a black tux with futal.
Fucking god. Cursed.
Well, if it's time to bring the syndicates, I put on my small hat.
Oh my fucking god.
Oh, I see Bacon's also getting cross-trained right now. God bless.
Oh my fucking god.
I don't have a Cindy in my base, I have to improvise.
Well, that is Melchior Gold, which would
He's
be
not in my base yet.
yeah. Well, he will, however, appear for this meeting, I think, since the call would go out to him, since he would have targeted people that for Gribner in particular. I guess we'll place it next to you. Shalom. And says, and he says, thank you for coming to this meeting. So, essentially, long story short, it seems I think there's a need for an additional budget for ongoing security operations in Ceres and Gribnoi. Gribnoi in particular has proven to be a place that is in dire need of some upgrades overall. And I would, while at least short term, I can provide with the budget assigned to myself. Long term, this will not be enough. And I think we should create a proper budget for security operations, so I can keep putting up sensory arrays and later pay for weaponry, appropriate ones, with that budget. As OP operations expand, use in particular, Mr. Gold, I do think the need for security will increase exponentially. And this, well, she actually has started setting stuff up, right? Like she started setting up the sensory arrays. And she's only been
No. I got that, but like, but just like we already need upgrades. Man, did you finish your first project? No. Welcome to being a player character.
yes. And well, well, as for budgetary needs, well, a reasonable amount would be enough, perhaps equal to what my own base operates under, or maybe a little bit more, since it's both Ceres and Gribnoi. I'm open to both, but I do put out a recommendation to go for a bit of a higher budget, as it will expand my options by quite a bit. And well, Melchior got immediately like sets seems to like very focused all of a sudden, like a shark like chasing down his prey.
Oh no! All right, Futal, get ready.
You say, well, you say an additional budget is needed, but I do think the the Void Engineers have been assigned a quite generous budget already. I don't see why exactly this budget should not suffice. After all, isn't that exactly what you get your budget for in the first place? To set up security. Now you need more of it. If anything, I fear some inefficiencies here. I'm willing to compromise, however, and would like to introduce a private contractor instead. That can aid you with its own budget, of course. And you can coordinate with whoever we find this should make sure that well, cost us cost us less of an issue long term, as those the people I have in mind will and can operate even if their budget isn't as generous as the Voyagineers. And you can like even without rolling, everyone can hear like a bit of salt out of her from that statement.
He thinks we get paid too much. All right, he chose an enemy. Unless Fu Tao wants to interject.
Not really. He looks he's usually like checking some numbers, but that's about it.
All right. Then yeah, sounds for this weekend. What the putting the matter into a third person, including a third person, would increase costs because now you're bringing in more assets from a third party instead of streamlining the process, keeping it strictly in house.
Well, still, keeping things in house doesn't mean it's actually cheaper. In fact, experience has proven that outsourcing problems ended up being cheaper in the long run.
When there's a pre-established base and cheaper clientele that you can outsource, yes. However, in this particular case, the shipping and management setup here will still be far more because we have to bring them up to a specific standard to operate and void in this type of situation. They have to be clearance and everything else. Whereas an increase in our budget for this matter would already just open up the potential clientele that we not clientele not recruits, whatever, you know what I mean, Radama, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, personnel in this case.
Well, give me like, do you do finance by any chance?
Yes.
Well, give me like intelligence finance at the 7, I think.
Oh wait, you said finance? No. Fuck. Because my prime is 3. I don't. Finance is not on the base character sheet. Fuck.
Yeah, it isn't.
What would you prefer instead? Politics?
You can give me like some. Do you have subterfuge?
Is this subterfuge?
You're trying to convince him of something.
Yeah, but he's not lying.
It's more like this is more about him figuring out something.
Oh, okay. What's the difficulty on this?
Well, it depends. Like, do you have subterfuge?
I have subterfuge, yes.
You have subterfuge. So I guess it would be appropriate to roll for it. We got like some perception subterfuge. And this will be contested, so it will be a 6.
Willpower-ness, I know a Jew when I see one. 2 successes. Fuck!
Okay, let's see. Mercure.
Do I have any assistance from my boy Fu?
Well, he might tell you afterwards, but during the meeting it's quite something. Let's see. Yeah, yes, funny enough, Mercure is pretty good at sensing deception.
Yeah, but again, I'm not being deceptive.
Well, you aren't, but he is.
Yeah, no, I know he is. Like, I'm well aware he is. Like,
oh my god. Yeah, no, you don't.
Like, I'll run the, like, I'll gladly have Cerebrum while we're doing this run the numbers herself to counter-prove his point to that we don't have a pre-established and cheaper, like, third party to go to. All of China in this case is a good.
God bless. But
yeah, we need to bring some Indians here. Rajesh could really help us right now.
Quick, I cheat. I cast AI.
Let me see it. Does the AI have actual?
Actually, yes, the AI. Why does the AI have subterfuge?
Well, that's pretty normal. That's like that's a social component to it, so you can roll it as well, I suppose.
Get us through. Fu's AI is strictly financial, so.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck. Yeah.
But
Wait.
yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing there that would really. Wait. Lightning calculator and computer app. Would it work here? Would it?
No, this is more like sensing or like that something is off. If you had like finance, maybe that would work, but
Well. Here's my question then, because she has hypercram.
that I think that takes time to set up. Like you essentially like
Does
yeah,
it?
yes, it
So
does.
we kind of used to just do it like on the spot.
Well, like more, it was more like part of the progress. Like you wouldn't be able to use it like instantly, and I can show you like a text later, but take the long story short is we spent like some time studying essentially to like get up to snuff. But yeah, yeah, okay, and the deception goes unnoticed. Well, this is well, this is somewhat true. I think the long-term benefit is to bring in these people. I already have like someone in mind, which fulfills the criteria necessary for the most part, and so any investment into them is quite low. Additionally, the person I have in mind is also well, is also also someone that we have contracted before. So there is, at least for as far as I'm concerned, little issue. It would just be a closer cooperation than the usual one. And yes, all we really need is to set this up, and comparatively to a voyaging operation, this will be cheaper for sure.
Question, Radomer.
Yes.
Can I cuck him via red tape with politics?
You
Bringing.
may try.
Okay.
Well, let's see how best do this. Like, it would be not that easy, all things considered. But
Well, yeah, no, but I want to make sure. Again, I've worked with them before. I want to make sure their T's and I's are dotted. You
Yeah.
know.
I try to like slow down or prevent it outright.
I mean, it depends strictly on how the chief of security wants to operate that. But like, probably slow it down. Make sure everything's up to snuff. Like, make it to where like they have to pay their bit.
Okay, that can be arranged. Let's see, Mekior. Yeah, I think this would be contested.
Having the AI help with that again because I'm a dickhead. AI has no politics. Never mind.
Oof. Yeah. Okay, since you're like arguing, okay, that can work.
I feel so. The chief of security is just like, this president. Objection.
It's like she's just like yeah. What the fuck are they talking about? Like money now? It's too much.
Who's the only one following along besides probably Hyde and Special? Like, yes, those are a lot of numbers being flung about.
But yes, let's see. There will be like some manipulation politics. Just a difficulty of 6, but it will be contested.
God damn it! All right.
Big money.
I'm trying to think of anything I'd have to help me out here. I don't think Fame here would work. I don't think Patron here would help.
What do you want to do with the empathy roll, Ems?
Just want to see how the room is, how to read the room.
I mean, sure. Give me like some perception empathy to 6.
Okay.
Would my influence matter here?
Your influence? No, don't think so. Like I think actually, I think Mekior might even have more than you. Don't think that's a quite. He actually no. Well, he has more right for sure, but Yeah, I don't think that's a good thing. But yeah, anyway, so... just as a heads up, like, Maker doesn't actually have that many dice for this.
That's fine. I'm trying to stack in my favor. He cucked me once. I will not be cucked again.
Oof.
I want him to understand that this is not going to be his normal. And he threw shade that we are over budget and underperforming.
You know what? That's completely fair.
He threw hands with Sam and his people. We just can't. We just don't trust you enough, our son. We can't tell you about why we're underperforming over budget. There's a war going on.
Yeah. Also, like, give me like some roll, some perception empathy at a 6 as well. Because that's specifically to you. And Ems.
Yes.
Well, you see that that the room is like actually very tense. I think. Well, at least with like between Makia and Allied. Not sure about like the players. Futa was like strangely silent. You're not sure why. While the chief of security is like more confused than anything else about this about the amount of like discussing that's going on.
Okay, so she's just disgusted about this guy. Got it.
Oof.
You want me to do a perception empathy? You said
Yes,
difficulty.
just 6. Oof. Well, while like glancing over to like Futao, huh? You do see that he seems to be quite conflicted. I see some kind of conflict going over his face. It seems like like it's a bit hard for you to tell, but maybe there's he's like not fully disagreeing with Mr. Gold.
Could I send a email to Futao in Chinese, which my character knows? And be like, "Are you alright, Futao?"
You can.
But yeah. So, did you say my influence would count here or would not?
It would not. I think that also I think that would really work out in your favor.
That's 7 dice. Move part into the game because I'm a cuck. Ready?
Yes. Damn. Any
I have
specialties?
persuasive.
That
So-
does work in this case, so 6 successes, I think. Now let's go test this with 6 dice.
He's not gonna spend a willpower.
No, he doesn't. He needs his willpower for something else.
The cucking allied in another meeting.
Yeah.
Nah. And he discussed for a little bit. But eventually, Melchior concedes that indeed proper procedures should be followed, and allows you to essentially like slow down the process for sure, and you get like a essentially opportunity to introduce like a bunch of conditions that are in line with what the Void Engineers would want. Of course, if you overdo it, it becomes obvious. But you have some.
Yeah,
some
yeah,
leeway.
no, it would be like the ones that like Chief of Security like really needs. Like that's what I would put in. Like that could be like wiggled around,
Yeah. Okay.
When the sanitary meeting becomes just fucking Sam going, "No, your numbers are wrong, Mason." Fine, your numbers might not be wrong, but
Okay. But yeah, I think. Well, does anyone else have any input on this meeting?
No, I can't do numbers. The small hat is not helping. But I would send a message that I would want to talk with Amelia as soon as the meeting is over. Just a very quick shot.
Okay, you can do that. Well, honestly, we're just gonna stay on this map for this one. Well, anyone else have something? Because at some point, Amelia's just gonna say, we're gonna
good meeting, guys.
good meeting. Yeah, basically.
You didn't have to say anything. That makes it a good meeting by default.
Oof. That's good.
Wow.
But yeah. was worth the shot, I suppose, for Amelia. But yeah, asking for more money is certainly not a happy thing. And when you sent like a Futaro message, he says yes, he's all right. That's for Ems, by the way.
What is it in Chinese? Back.
Yes. And he's just running the numbers in parallel, more or less. And yeah. Well, and also after the meeting, Futaro would tell you, Sam, that that there's probably like some underlying agenda for him bringing in someone else there. He's not exactly sure what it is. I just knows that there's something there.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, Sam would be like, "Oh yeah, I knew that in a heartbeat. That's why I tried to tie him up at 100%."
Yeah. Okay, that's perfectly fine.
Yeah, Sam's Sam's like, people tend to forget that I actually was cross-trained with the syndicates for quite some time. I'm well aware about the MO.
I mean, you don't really need to know about the syndicates. You can know that just from
No,
his last
no.
name.
I know, but like the Cindies keep thinking he's retarded when
Yeah.
it comes to numbers.
Yes, and when everyone leaves the job, just start. Well, you had a good try, but don't take his offer for contract work. It's probably some sort of trap. You know how these he stops for a moment. These accountant people, yes, good word, accountant people are like. But good news for you. I just sent a message. I just I just bought these vehicles. They would be given to your command to help with the issues in Gribnoi. I'm also going to clone one of the Marines that is staying on Gribnoi when he returns. I already asked someone to help me. I'll make some clones of him and give us extra personnel to man his vehicles. And whenever you need extra things, extra budget, don't. Before going directly to the money grubbers, just go through me or other construct managers, and we can try to help you out with that.
Well, thank you, first of all. Like, these wheels are very, very useful. All I can see, especially if you can provide manpower, this should be no issue at all. In fact, I think together with some more static defenses, we should actually be able to hold onto Gribnoi without a problem, even if we get some more ambitious attacks. The only thing I'm worried about is some sort of a super weapon being built somewhere, but that's about it. And well, put a budget. Well, I didn't think they would bring in start talking about bringing in someone.
It's Mr. Gold. He really likes. I think it's a new thing, just removing the jobs from good, hard-working people and just giving to shit people from the other side of the planet that work for almost nothing.
Well, yeah, that might be it. That might be it. Thanks for the warning. I will take it to heart in the future, and I was just hoping for a little bit of extra money, just a little.
Yeah, if you need extra money, just and extra materials, just ask for us, and slowly after to get a proper budget without seeing attached is going to take a long time. So just talk with Noah. He can try to get you something and pass to his superiors, and they might be high up enough to just order the syndicate, even if it's not as profitable.
Yeah, maybe. Oh well. A good meeting, I suppose. At least we going to seal that place once and for all. And well, I'm not sure how the future holds, but if we if things keep up like this, I think we will we'll probably have to seal up like every entrance that isn't directly controlled by us. I'm not sure how much that fits into your own plans, but I think it is necessary. We don't have the men or the resources to cover every potential entrance to this world.
Honestly, for my side, having only the less entrance we have, the better it is, because it gives me more control over who comes in, who comes out, and eventually I can just ask for tariffs. Things like that.
I suppose that's true. Not really that business-minded myself. But sure, I wish you good luck in that. And well, thanks for taking time to talk to me. And she like gives you a nod, and just she disappears from the virtual space. And I think that's a good place to wrap up, because we are way over time. So let's go quickly and do in-character and out-of-character thoughts. Let's see. There we go. 2. It's bacon. Huh. In-character and out-of-character thoughts. In-character and out-of-character thoughts, yeah.
Out of character, fucking fuck your still streaming, let's not get you banned. But man, they really want to see the white Christian people out of jobs.
God fucking bless.
In character, well, I finally found someone. Just a good old man that will help me to make my wonderful creations. That was easier than I expected.
Oh, he does have his own agenda on Ceres, so
Nah,
Which base is he living on?
I will give him a free uplift to the superior life form when I get there.
oh my god. But like he's like from no base here. This is like it's a Alexander boy.
That
No,
mean Lord, got it.
He's Alexander Smith.
Yes.
That meme Lord, God.
But yeah, God bless. Okay. Next up, Ems, in-character out-of-character thoughts.
Honestly, it feels very nice to finally see what my little work did on hike and tactic. You see, it's beautiful. All life forms are destroyed. Nothing but desert. Ah, beautiful man-made desert. What is nothing to love but to destroy native creatures and their cultures?
Beautiful. Okay. And I guess next up. Okay, that's alright. In-character out-of-character thoughts.
Out of character. That I'm not gonna lie, that was a pretty funny end. No, Mr. Goldstein, you will not bring in PDF forces. Damn it, Mr. Goldstein. Get your off-red Russian PMC out of here. You have no real nation to pick on. In character. This man is lucky I know it is strictly business, or else I would take that attack on the Void Engineers very personal.
Perfect. I love it when conflict naturally arises. But yeah, okay, pretty cool. Okay, next up, in-character out-of-character thoughts.
Out of character. Thank God the dice gods went with me. And in character thoughts, those Marines, tainting my science experiment, trying to corrupt him.
They're just trying to teach to shoot. They've seen you like use their quote unquote shooting range. And well, they just wanted to be helpful.
They're trying to raise him to be like an American. Bring guns everywhere, loaded, armed, and dangerous.
Look, it's very hard to like load this gun when they're in a spacesuit. Like it's an implant, like it's basically impossible to load once you're in a suit.
Excuses. Marines, I'm sure they can. I mean, I'm sure they can figure something out, but they can't really figure out much. The Marines, for Christ's sakes. Yeah.
Okay. Well then,
Believe we're at 360 XP.
oh, well,
Let's go higher.
Well, 3 more XP for this session, so I'm not sure.
363.
So yeah, I guess say goodbye to the bots.
Willpower, good sir.
Oh right, willpower. Never mind. That's true. Let's see. You're a crusader. You definitely did some crusading today. And I think we should soon take over the day as well. I think.
Hey.
So I guess you guys can get one back from that as well. Is anyone in need of willpower?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
What's your nature again? Like hacker, right?
Yes.
Okay. Did you do hacking today? Well, you did what?
I manipulated that whole crisis situation with Bam and Nima and Marine.
Yes, that's true. So take one, and let's see. Does not anybody else need to willpower?
No, I'm full.
Okay,
Finally full again.
that's very good. So now you can say goodbye to the bots. Well, actually no.
Yeah, bots.
I should ask you. Do you want to like buy anything?
Yeah, I place on the chat. I want to buy Politics 1 and allow 1 as I'm studying about sociopolitics and ways of government.
I'm quite fine with that.
I got nothing to spend really.
Mhm.
Unless I could build a nuke, Kappa.
Not quite. And
I'm gonna need to. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need to build a nuke anyway for that giant power plant I want to build.
I mean, we could just make what I have as the power source for that.
Interesting.
Anyways, well, now say goodbye to the bots.
No,
Bye,
I don't like the
bots.
bots.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, bots.
Goodbye,
And
bot.
the bots are silent, but they heard you, Bacon, and now they're sad.
Very sad bots going at sad speeds.
Yeah.
All right.